Hello, this is Paul. So you want to run Facebook ads? Well, you should. If you have the need for marketing, then you should know how to run Facebook ads yourself. The process is very important to understand, and this is what we do on a daily basis now, and I am not afraid to share it with anyone that wants to learn. So what you're about to see is a short webinar covering the outline for the web course we've created. Follow the steps, you'll be able to run your very own campaign as soon as you finish this course. Let's go to the webinar. All right, here we are in the webinar. So once you purchase the course, you will gain access to this private Facebook group. In this group, others who have purchased license to the course will be able to join as well. Carry on conversation. We'll take this to whatever talking points you want. Share what your experience is with your lead gen setup that you're playing with, that you're working on. You want to ask advice. I'll be in, others will be in. This is a place for us all to collaborate privately, just those taking the online course. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, this is the outline for the course. What I think is important to understand is lead gen versus traffic campaign. This course is for lead gen. Traffic campaign is a different tangent off. They're about the same halfway through each process, but traffic campaigns is not part of this course. We're not going to go over that. We are doing lead gen campaigns only. So at this point, I would assume everyone here, if you have an interest in Facebook ads, you have a Facebook account. So we probably won't spend much time with account creation. We might simulate it in the course, we will. But what's really critical is the Facebook page. And I suggest multiple pages. In the course, we're going to go deep into how to create a page. I'll show you real quick what one looks like. I have many just for my Facebook. As you can see, all these are Facebook pages. Why is this important? It's because when you run Facebook ads, you do not run ads from your personal profile. You run them from business pages. So when we get into the course and building your Facebook page, we're going to talk about a niche. If you have a brand you want to promote, we're going to talk about where to run that inside your Facebook page. The business info and contact info is important. Why? Because you can set up appointments. You can isolate yourself if you have multiple Facebook pages, you want to run ads under multiple labels, you can schedule those separately. So we're going to go over how to do that. It's very important to understand. Video number 2 is where we set up your ads manager. If you've never run Facebook ads before, this will be new, but this is something that's going to become your second nature and you're going to live in this space here. Business settings is pretty straightforward. We'll run through all settings, but billing settings is important because I want to show you how to set up your billing and frequency of Facebook charging you. It's important to understand that. Account quality, I'm going to run through an example of a rejected ad. Don't kid yourself. Sometimes your ads will get rejected. You got to understand Facebook runs bots. Bots reject things without understanding from time to time, and the discriminatory practices are usually what it's looking for. I'll show you how to run a second round to get it through. And then we're going to go into audiences before we get out of module 1, because audiences is going to be consistent through just about every module. The audience in this case, we're going to talk about how to learn your audience that's specific to your niche product. All right, module 2, setting up a campaign. In the course, I'm going to run through and live set up a brand new campaign on my business account, and we're going to set up, I have it set up where we can run a brand new campaign, a brand new Facebook page to run it under, and we're going to go over the types. You're going to want to know the types. Campaign objectives is the 3 main you're going to know about is a brand awareness campaign, a reach campaign, and a lead gen campaign. We're going to go over how you can strategize all of them to run, one before the other, learn off of each of them, but lead gen campaign is ultimately what we will focus on teaching. Your budget matters, and it's not that your highest budget's always going to win. Facebook does not care. They care more about engagement. If you have a highly engaging ad, you are rewarded with a higher bid, even though you may not have a high daily budget. We're going to find out how to find your audience with the Facebook machine learning and how to retarget them. Video 4 is all about creatives. We'll show you how we create all of our ads, whether it be a single image or whether it be a video. Ad text and placement simple. Ad text, you're going to want to know the process of how your prospect follows your process that you put them through, where you show them the ad first and then the text, and then after they get the text, will they follow a call to action? All of that, ads and ad placements, the call to action, we're going to need to go through that in great detail so you understand what the prospect goes through, which is very critical. Module 3, video 5, forms. So we're going to do lead forms in this specific tutorial. Why? Because Facebook has its own lead forms. They create forms to keep your prospects on their platform. There's pre-filled questions, custom questions. Pre-filled questions is where Facebook pulls information it already has. Custom questions is questions that you custom write. You can do multiple choice, you can do paragraph, you can do simple answer, but that is what you're going to have to decide for yourself on your ad. What information do you need from your client? The privacy policy is actually a difficult one, but I've gone the extra leg to create one here. So when you have to install a privacy policy, you have to have a link, you have to have a written policy, has to cover you. I've written one, I've linked it here, so when anyone who purchases this course will have access to the privacy policy, at least temporarily, that I have written, so that you have no hold up. You can write your first campaign as soon as you are done. Video 6, scheduler. We recommend Calendly, but you can use whatever schedule you want. I'm going to show you an example of my personal calendar or some of my clients' calendars where we not only are displaying ads and pulling their information, but we also can send them to a scheduler so that your clients can schedule you on their time. You definitely want that to happen. A lot of that's coming after the thank you page. Moving to module 4, don't believe anyone who tells you that you have to have a CRM to be able to pull your leads off of Facebook. It is a bald lie. We're going to look at how to do this the simple way, where all you need is to download the CSV file. I'll show you where to get it in Facebook Ads Manager. Download and copy and paste into a spreadsheet, into Google Sheets, whatever you feel comfortable doing. Video 8 is the analytics. We're going to go over which metrics you need to know to understand how your campaign is running and whether or not it is running efficiently. Metrics such as reach, impressions, your click rate. You're going to need to know these things just enough to understand how your campaign is running from a cost basis standpoint. Learning phase, I teach people to switch on and switch off. We're going to go over that in the video, but whenever you switch your campaign off, it's going to reset your learning phase. Last module, module number 5, video number 9, we're going to talk about how you run your Facebook business pages. The Business Suite is available on mobile app as well as the Ads Manager, so you can operate this on the go from your mobile device. But we're going to go over how I suggest you are actively engaging your business page, keeping content fresh, always posting, along with commenting and messaging from your business page. Facebook has now added new features where you can interact with your prospects and interested users as the business entity rather than your personal self. Video 10's taking that just a little step further in learning how to delete comments. I'm going to show you how to ban the users that are obviously not good for your page. You're going to have those. And then at the end of video 10, we're going to cover strategies. The strategies that I teach is to cycle your creatives because we want to avoid that ad fatigue. Brand awareness and retargeting run hand in hand, whereas you want to learn to run a brand awareness campaign ahead of a lead gen campaign so that you have analytics from the brand awareness to go directly targeting the ones that are already proven to engage in your brand awareness campaign. So we're ready for the course? In the course, I open up my screens, I share with you the exact process that not only do I run my personal business, but how we provide lead gen service for countless number of other clients. Because it is a proven system. We'll see you in the course.